Shalom. Um, Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Um, Peace and love to my brother and my sister. My family, the whole AF fam. You feel me? The C.O.S. fam. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Um, Man, I'm bringing you forth this video just to, stay relevant with everything, with creation of society, conscience of self, and C.O.S. is just as a movement, you know what I'm saying? And we definitely want to keep the conscious level of the movement moving forward, most definitely. And I feel like as as the chief of C.O.S., I had to take a little time, you know, to 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 myself just so I can become conscious of self. You know what I'm saying? And I had to do that through a lot of studying and a meditation and meditating on the thought, you know what I'm saying, of where I wanted to see the message that I was trying to perpetuate. Where did I want to see it going, And I believe, being conscious of self, you got to understand that the whole universe is mental. So based on your mentality, that's really just, how far you going, go on this spiritual journey, on this journey that we all in, you know what I'm saying? So it all has to do with, with your mentality and your mental state. And that's what I've been really, taking some time away, um, from the public and the paparazzi and the opinions and, what everybody say you should, what you should or you supposed to be and, the whole flu blah, basically, and I just, took some real time just to just study, you know what I'm saying? Study my heritage, study my, my people, where do we come from, us not being, African Americans, that being a political context of who they say we are today, and just, our biblical descent, you know what I'm saying, where we going, the whole shebang, basically, the shit that you can't learn in school, you know what I'm saying, that basically, you pay $3,500 to become conscious of some other shit, man, but we still moving solid though. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this for my, my people, man. I'm doing this for Black liberation. The whole mental state. Just cause I know it's serious, man. It's serious, I've been seeing a lot of stuff that I'm trying to become, remove myself from a duality thought process and more into a oneness thought process. And I would say, for my people out there, that's something that we all should get into. Is just kind of trying to take the duality out of how we see stuff and try to move it into the oneness. And I feel like that's a part of our evolutionary process that we got to move into. Being able to stop looking at things as right and wrong and good and evil and black and white, and just start looking at it as the oneness of everything. Not right and wrong, but was it necessary? Not good and evil, but does it play a valuable divine role in the evolutionary process? And not black and white as far as just looking at it as creator and created. Okay? And that's just the oneness of being able to perceive, your living experiences in this multi-dimensional universe that we live in. And it all comes back to being conscious of self. You know what I'm saying? So as we move forward as black people, man, everybody's not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to get it, and that's just the fact of the that's just the nature of the situation. I mean, we have about 40 million blacks, in the United States, somewhere around that number. I mean, out of that, we're only expecting to to really have really move into this consciousness, roughly probably 5 to 10 million, and it's really, they say, 144,000. That shit crazy. But yeah, man. So just taking some time away just to become more conscious of self. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's a lot. It's always going to be a lot of people out there who are wondering, or what's the next move going to be for the brand, and where are you taking the conscious route, and we need to see this. Relax, kick back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring it straight to your doorstep. It's gonna come regardless. You know what I'm saying? because it's a movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we did the laissez-faire shirts? We did those laissez-faire shirts during the Arab Springs. You know what I'm saying? That was a year before this Occupy protest even happened. You know what I'm saying? So when we say create society, you know, through being conscious of self, now we mean it. You know what I'm saying? It's coming to your doorstep regardless. You know what I'm saying? They can only do so much with a clothing line or a t-shirt you put on. That's just perpetuating the message that we're trying to put out there. But the real conscious of self, man, is you going from a third dimensional thought process to understanding and being, you know, being conscious of that. There's other dimensions of living, man. From the third dimension to the fifth dimension, man. 5D reality. And I feel like, you know, that's what we're trying to move to, man. That's what the movement is about, man. Accepting this Christ consciousness, man, and moving forward with it. And understand your real purpose, you know what I'm saying? Your real purpose of what you're supposed to be here, man. And being able to perpetuate that, you know, that your passion from your heart chakra, man. Because everybody, you know, it's a whole lot of paper currency that is influencing the masses right now. And as long as you're able to be influenced by paper currency, you know, a piece of paper, a one-dimensional artifact in this third-dimensional realm, you're always going to be subject to being manipulated. You know what I'm saying? I just seen this music video by Nicki Minaj, and I believe it's called Stank Ho or I'm a Ho or something like that. Something crazy. She did that for the money. And who's to say she's right or wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like coming out of the duality of thinking like right or wrong, to her was just necessary. For the cheese. Fuck it. She did it for the cheese. But it's just like how long I mean, how low will we go, you know what I'm saying, for this one dimensional artifact that was created in this third dimensional reality. You know what I'm saying? When we start looking at ourselves as God and goddesses.